I'm Danny Reeves with First to the Future TV here at CES 2019. And I am here with Penny with Chefman. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you. Welcome
to you. Thanks for
pleasure.
having us here at your booth. Now, Chefman is all about making it more convenient for the cook in your house, right?
Exactly.
Did I get that right?
You nailed it. Really, anybody who cooks, anybody who owns a kitchen or rents a kitchen or steps foot in a kitchen, we're here to make their experience more pleasurable and remove all the worry from the cooking process.
So it's the future of the home chef, right?
That's the goal, yeah.
So right here in front of us, we have a pressure cooker. Why don't you tell us what's so special about this
Absolutely.
pressure cooker?
So it's a multi-cooker, so it does pressure cooking, sautéing, searing, slow cooking, whatever you'll find at any retail store in a pressure cooker. But what we've done is to take the experience to the next level. We've paired it with our Chef IQ app to give people step-by-step guided cooking recipes that'll really help them make mess-free, worry-free meals. No mistakes. Replicable, consistent, delicious results that they can brag about and go from an amateur to a pro in seconds. The value, obviously, of a pressure cooker in general is how much quicker than a traditional appliance it cooks, but we've taken that value and just times it by 1,000. We've integrated a scale in here to make it easier to track your recipe. If you look on the screen, you'll see we're in the middle of a recipe right now, and as you add your ingredients, the scale will go up and tell you, all right, you have enough, move on to the next ingredient.
Wow, that's incredible. So all of your products come with this app?
So we have a line of smart appliances launching this fall. The dehydrator, pressure cooker, multi-cooker, and a Sous-Vide, which is already in the market. And the plan is to expand that to a much more robust assortment in 2020.
Well, that's pretty amazing. So how long would it take me to cook a Thanksgiving meal with your Chefman pressure cooker?
You could probably do it in half an hour or less, really.
Wow.
Depends on what you want to make and how complicated you want to make it. But I mean, a pressure cooker, that's really what it does, is it just heats everything much faster and it gets you amazing results. Obviously, different appliances take a different amount of time. But even if we're not including Chef IQ in an appliance, the user interfaces of everything we do, and you can see it here on the smart appliances, but we match it across the board on the rest of our appliances to make a really enhanced and amazing user experience. So even if they're not connecting via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to their devices, they're still having a simplified, easier experience that removes all the pain points from the cooking process.
So even that chef that doesn't know what they're doing and is totally lost in the kitchen,
we're their best friends.
Amazing. What do we have next here?
So this is a dehydrator, and while it seems kind of simple, yeah, sure, I just throw some meat or some veggies or some fruit in there and make it and dry it out. There's a lot of, intimidation that comes with the dehydrator. You buy beef jerky in the store and it's delicious, but how do I do that at home?
Right.
So the same kind of idea, we have a full list of recipes. You can actually save favorites directly to the device. So it'll walk you through the process.
Already programmed in.
So we have presets and then favorites as well, which you can program through the app, customize through the app. So you can say, hey, this is Danny's favorite jerky. Have your own custom icon, change your own presets, and it'll remember for you and set it immediately. You just press start, and it'll cook exactly what you want.
Wow.
And how you want it. And again,
Fast
just really
and easy.
Simplifying.
Yeah,
exactly.
I love it. Moving on to our next, what is this here?
This is called a Sous-Vide, or an immersion circulator. What this does is it circulates water at a very precise temperature. So how do you like your steak?
How do I like my water?
Steak.
Oh, my steak. I'm vegetarian,
Okay.
Penny.
It's all right. How do you like do you eat fish?
I don't.
Okay.
Dang, where are we going with this?
Where are we going with this? Medium rare, all right. So the best way to cook a steak medium rare is you want that internal temperature to hit 129, 130 degrees. When you do that on the grill, in the oven or in a cast iron pan, the only way to get to that temperature level is by cooking the outside till it's really hot until the inside hits that temperature.
Right.
With sous vide, what it does is you put the protein or even a vegetable into the bag. You cook it for, again, the calculator will tell you, you can either use a guided cooking recipe or our calculator, which does apply to all appliances. So if you know how to make your recipe in a pressure cooker or a dehydrator already, you're just not sure what time and temperature to use, we have a simple to use calculator that I can show you real quick. But what sous vide does is it keeps the water circulating at that precise temperature. So instead of cooking really hot from the outside in, it gets the inside of the steak or salmon or whatever vegetable you want to cook to that perfect temperature, and you get a perfectly even cook through and through.
Wow.
Which will be the juiciest, whatever you're making, even if it's green beans, will be juicier in a sous vide than they would be cooking in any other method.
So you'll have a perfect steak every single time, no matter what.
Exactly, and like I said, if you know how to make a steak, you're just not quite sure what you know how to make it in the oven or on the grill, you don't know how long it's going to take in a sous vide. So you'll go through making your selections. It's a fresh steak, it's 1.5 inches thick, and I want it medium rare. It'll calculate it for you. You could send that directly to the device, and it'll go on for you.
You're going to put restaurants out of business. You
That's
know
the
that,
goal. Well,
right?
the truth is, a lot of people are bringing cooking back into their house.
Yes.
People are taking pride again in the cooking, but my grandmother had all these great tricks, right? But we don't have them. We haven't been cooking for 30 years, so we don't know what we're doing. What Chef IQ is going to do is basically regain that expertise that the common folk had 20, 30 years ago, bring it back into the kitchen and make everybody a master chef.
Well, this is incredible. Thank you so much, Penny, for having us here at Chefman.
Thank you for having me on camera.
You're watching First to the Future TV here at CES 2019.